with a man who's financially stable but won't be in the child's life, or with a broke man who will be present in the child's life?
Am I getting child support? I take the financially stable. They're financially. Child support, financially stable.
Give me the one that's not in the child's life. We good. We got the money. We good.
We can pay the bills and help take care of them. They don't gotta
A natural body or a BBL?
BBL.
BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. Do you prefer natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural. 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 Natural.
I think men prefer a natural body or a BBL? BBL.
BBL.
BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. Do you prefer natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural. 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 Natural.
Would you rather have a child with a man?
Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Kapaya Ayash. Just landing back off Manata Zakbak, GMS South Carolina 08. And I know a lot of brothers have made comments, made videos about this particular video here. And it just, Jake and Eve, we're just totally opposite apart from each other. And when I hear Malcolm and the Mighty Murph, especially the Mighty Murph, he said, stay away from these black women, go get you a white woman. You know what? And in most cases, I mean, he's right. But, you know, to each man their own, but you have to suffer the consequences dealing with any type of woman. But dealing with our women, it seems like, man, it like it said in the Bible, she's more wickeder than death. You know, our women will turn on you in a heartbeat, you know. And like I say, you know, the Edomite woman, you know, she's dangerous too, but she's a little bit more conservative, relaxed or whatever. But you know, she will feel the same way too if she catch you with another woman, if she don't have that understanding, you know, which it's terrible on both ends, you know. But the most aggressive one, one that would jump in your face in the street. Now, I've never had that experience, you know, but thank you, how about your mouth shot? But I've seen it, and particularly it's your fault, because when you dating a woman, and I don't mean jump off, you know, go into another lane, but I got to say this here, as a man, when you talking to these women, you should know what type of woman she is just by the conversation. You know, me personally, if I'm talking to a lady or woman or whatever, I can tell that, you know, she a thought, or she all about money, you know, or, you know, she all about scheming just by, you know, conversation. But a lot of us, you know, we want to hit that body, and I get it. But going back to the subject at hand, these women don't care. They very selfish towards men and also towards women. Now, what you just heard, and I'm gonna jump on that towards women. Matter of fact, let me jump on that before I forget. Women want men to be with one woman. And women know that there's more women in this earth than it is men. You know, here's the selfish part. I'm going straight to it. If they know that there's more women in the earth than it is men, and there's a percentage of men that are put behind bars, there are a percentage of men that are ABC 1, 2, 3. There are a percentage of men that are transformers. So that knock it down a lot lower than what you have. So, for as if these women so much, you know, care for each other and was united with each other, they will have to understand, if you care for each other and you got this girl power, and y'all are on Shalakia, you all are on the same page, then sharing a man shouldn't be no problem because there's not a whole lot of us to spread. So again, if there was, let's say 2 million people, 2 million females, and there was, well, let's jack it up. Let's say there were 10 million females left on Earth, 10 million women left on Earth, and there was only 2 million men left on Earth, and you want a man just to be yours and yours only. So let's say men had that mindset to just be with just one woman, monogamous, just be with one woman. So only 2 million women will have those 2 million men. Now what the 6 million women going to do? Sit back and just die out? No, y'all going to have to share. But y'all too selfish. Y'all don't want to do that. So y'all selfish towards yourself. And also, and to make it worse, you're selfish towards how we feel about what we think or what we want from you. Number one, most men want, what you just said, right, is what you've seen, most men want natural bodies. Most men want a woman to learn how to be a wife, be keepers at home, not to deal with other men, not to be flirtatious with other men, because it all started with flirting, and then she dealing with them. Most men want their women to be loyal and to respect him and only deal with him only. But Esau have given our women the power to do what they want, go get fake bodies, fake hair, fake fingernails, but fingernails is okay. A little bit of makeup is okay. But our women, they love so much attention, they just go wild with it. And then tell you to be real. But you going around here our women walking around here look like a doggone, looking like a, looking like a rodeo clown with all the different colors in their hair and all that makeup. You got so much makeup, hell, you can donate some of that makeup on your face on a dead person and put it on her face. But they hate themselves. And they do it all because of attention. They love, I say this here over and over again, they love attention more than sex. That's why they love to they love to get on these apps because and a lot of them, that love getting on these apps, they do it for attention. They probably got a man. They just want to see, are they still on the market? How many guys hit me up today? That boosts her confidence up. That let her know that she still got it. Sneaking and being on a date now, and she got a man, she's off. But if these women truly want a man, they would listen to a man, keep your body that the Heavenly Father gave you, and number one, follow the ways of the Bible. The Bible will connect you with a man if you just follow the ways. But you don't want to be under nobody possession. You don't want to obey a man. Let me kick out some scriptures. Genesis 3:16. I'm just, paraphrasing. A woman desire is her husband, and the husband shall rule over her. She don't want to be rule over her, or she shall obey him. She don't want to obey him. Ecclesiastes 36 and 24, if I'm not mistaken. It states that when a man get a wife, he gets a possession and a helpmate, for him. She really don't want to be a helpmate. She wants you to be the helpmate for her. She got it twisted because Esau had really destroyed her mind, giving her all the benefits, putting her in these higher education over the man, and now she looking down over the man and think that she worth more than the man. But when shit hit the fan, guess who she gonna run to? She ain't gonna run to her girlfriend. She gonna run to a man to save her, cause she know her girlfriend ain't got no fucking strength to pull her up out of the house and it's burning, or to damn near put on a damn tire on the car on the side of the road. She ain't thinking about her girlfriend coming in to do that. She gonna call up one of you simp ass niggas to do it. She gonna call on a man to do it. So she want to be in the driver's seat. She don't want to be in the passenger seat. She want to be in the driver's seat. She want that independent, and the Heavenly Father didn't create her to be independent. He didn't create her to lead the way. I mean, you can go on some of the apps and look at how stressed out and how broken down a lot of these women are, being lonely because you want to lead the way, you want to take the wheel. Ain't no man with a backbone gonna sit back and let you run over him like that. Now, one of these old, I want to say this word so bad, but I'm not going to say it. But I'll say P, nigga, these simps, they will sit back and let you run all over them, and he would sit back and give you all his money and while you deal with another guy, just long you come home and barely take care of him. I knew, now this, when I was in the world, I knew this chick, she was a, pretty much, I don't know, what's the name of the, she used to do a little modeling. It was old school, a old school, what is it? Like a, kind of like a Playboy magazine or whatever, but it wasn't that. It's, Blacktail. Yeah, Blacktail. She was from Houston, and she did a little modeling for Blacktail magazine. That, I think Blacktail probably came out in 94, 95, 96, somewhere along in there. And I don't know, I don't give a damn or whatever, but you don't see too many, copies of that anywhere around. But I think they stopped, making them. But back in the day, for black men, to look at Eve, Blacktail magazine was the magazine to get, due to the big derriere of our women. And this particular woman, she would live in downtown Houston in the sky, one of those skyscrapers downtown Houston. And I ran into her. She was just, walking the street, and where I live. But she was dealing with this guy that was the architect that lived like the downtown Houston, and she was dealing with him on and off and stuff like that. And she told me this story where she only dealt with him just a little bit, for as she really wasn't into him because he was very obese. And what she'll do, she just do a little cooking and play with him a little bit, and out the door, and she go deal with with other guys, including me, But that's when I was in the world, dealing, stuff like that. But anyway, women are not following the ways of the scripture. If you want to keep you a man, you have to learn how the Heavenly Father ordained our women to to be. Number one, you have to shut the fuck up. That's number one. And number two, you have to learn that you cannot be in a leadership position. He had to lead the way, and you got to trust and believe that he's leading you the right way. Take care of home. If y'all decide to have children or whatever, you supposed to be keepers at home. Take care of the kids. Whatever knowledge and wisdom, whatever knowledge that you have or wisdom, if it's righteous, you probably need to bring it past your husband first before you give it to your sons and daughters, children, whatever, of course, because the children gonna be with the mother a little bit, it's gonna be slacking, talking too fast, kind of excited. But the children going to be with the mother most of the time at that age, because the father, he got to go out there and bring home the bread, bring home the food, make sure everything taken care of and whatever. So father's mostly going to be outside the house. But when he come in, he's going to, teach the children, discipline the children, and sometimes help feed the children. Those your babies. And her job is also to teach, to feed, to discipline them also if they get out of line. But if it get too bad or whatever, she don't know what to do. Then she turn the child over to the father, and he do the rest. So her job is to pretty much, like I said, stay at home. If y'all go out, then go out with your husband. Respect your husband. And also for the husband, he's going to love you. He's going to respect you. I don't know what man is going to go upside your head if you just shut up, be submissive, cook, take care of the kids. Don't be don't be all in his face when he come home from work complaining about shit. I don't know no man that's going to discipline his woman or act crazy over his woman if she fall in line. Because, if she's the pillar of rest at your home, you're not going to get out of line with her. You're not going to hurt her. You're not going to, discipline her or whatever, But these women today, they're parents. And I go as far back as their great grandma. Their grandma have been messed up in the game too, because their mother had to learn it from another woman, because these girls' grandma probably grew up in that era of their coming out being feminist, and they saw how the women the uproar of multiple women coming together, marching, Washington, D.C. or whatever for women's rights and stuff like that. And they got a taste of it. It probably, like I said, it started from them and then went to their mother. And now, these young girls, they just off the wall. They are just off the wall. So let me just play a little bit of this video here. Let me split it right quick, the screen. Bear with me 1 second. All right, let me go ahead and play some of this again. Just want to split the screen.
Rather have a child with a man who's financially stable but won't be in the child's life, or with a broke man who will be present in the child's life.
Am I getting child support? I take the financially stable. They're financially. Child support, financially stable.
Give me the one that's not.
You know what? Lord have mercy. What is it? Proverbs 9:13. And a lot of our women, especially Eve, the number one loudest, the number one that will that has more pride than any other tribe of Israel, and and she run off emotion. That's her mind. Her emotion is her mind. Her, she run off emotion, and she's not thinking about no consequences or nothing. Proverbs 9:13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple, knowing nothing. So she rather go ahead. She don't care about that her child upbringing, the structure of having a man in the house to so that if she's a female, she can see how a man operate. She know what type of man to pick instead of just hearing and looking at mama and seeing what type of man mama pick. These children need a father, but they rather put him to the side and raise these kids and get child support, get all the benefits they can get so that they can give their child very little, because most of the money is going in their pocket for their expenses, their hair, their nail, eyelashes, their clothes, to go party, to go on trips. And guess where the child gonna be at most of the time? She gonna be wearing some she might be wearing some up to date clothes or whatever, but a lot of time grandmama going to be watching the child while she out traveling or partying or whatever, because she still have that young mindset. That number one, a lot of these women have a child mindset. How can you not? How can you just live your life just throwing away the father and just raising a child by yourself? And then when that child, especially if it was a boy, he grow up and you can't handle him no more. Then when he get 18 and those income tax are taking care of a child, the amount of money that you get for a child, and that child support run out. Then what you got? Now you got you a grown man, in most cases, a grown effeminate man, and y'all arguing and bickering and stuff. Now you mad at him. Now you see his dead image in his face, and now you hate your son. You want to put him out. And he don't know which way to start because you didn't teach him nothing. All he heard was Megan Thee Stallion coming up, Cardi B, all these old ratchet songs, Lifetime, a Housewife of Atlanta, or whatever you want to call that shit. All this effeminate stuff. He didn't see not one. He did not see not one cowboy movie, John Wayne movie, Bruce Lee movie, Bloodsport. He did not see not one or any type of manly movie or whatever to give him any type of to give him some direction of how to be a man. Because all the men that he saw was men that came over and jumped up and down on you and then left, multiple men. That's it. But now when he get older and he wants to get out there and spread his wings and do something or whatever, but he don't know which way to go. He confused because he don't, the ways of a woman is different from the ways of a man. A woman, she can go out here and act a damn fool, no accountability, and hardly nothing will happen to her. A man take on the traits of a woman. A young man growing up in a single parent house, he take on the trait of a woman. He go out there acting fool. Guess where he gonna be at? 3 places, either in the hospital, in a grave, or somewhere in jail somewhere. You have to have that other parent in the house. Matter of fact, hell, if a woman sit up here and say that I'd rather, get child support and raise a child up by myself, just give the child to the father, and you go take your horse, you go ahead and just take your ass on down the street somewhere. Don't worry about dealing with them. Just go ahead, because pretty much, you gave up on your son or your daughter. If you're going to exempt the father out the picture, you might as well just go ahead and just turn the child over. I guarantee you, if Esau wasn't giving these women any type of benefits, they would. Number one, they'll keep the father. But there's benefits. And all she's looking at money, money, money. That's it. And she's corrupted. She's a rebellious beast. She don't want to follow the ways of how Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai set it up between a man and a woman. Well, I don't want to make it too long. I mean, so many brothers have did, videos on this. I don't want to go past, 30 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and just play this here and then, end it. And that's that. People seen this multiple times, and you already know what the deal is, with our women, So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, but I'm gonna play a little bit more, and that's it.
The child's like, we good. We got the money. We good.
We can pay the bills and help take care of them. They don't gotta
A natural body or a BBL?
BBL.
BBL. BBL.
BBL. BBL.
BBL.
BBL.
BBL.
BBL.
BBL. Do you prefer natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural. 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 Natural.
I think men prefer a natural body or...
Men love natural. Women, they hate natural. They hate themselves. Shalom.